Hey, Carson.
Hey.
I'm really looking forward to today's conversation. Most specifically because I know your story is going to help so many girls out there.
I hope so.
Oh, absolutely. But then, of course, just selfishly because I love you so much and I have wanted to have this conversation with you.
Me too. I'm so thankful you asked me to be here. So.
All right, so you have to start us off. Tell us your story.
Yeah, okay. So I have something called Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, and which, it's kind of hard to say, so we just call it KT syndrome or KTS. And it affects me from my waist down, and it's a vascular and lymphatic disorder. So I have a lot of swelling in my legs and these birthmarks called port wine stains. And I think when I was, 1 or 2, I had the one toe off of each foot removed just because of the size of my feet. And then I think it was 8th grade, I got another toe taken off of my left foot, and then the tops of all of the rest, so on the left foot, just because it was significantly bigger than the right, and it was starting to get really hard to find shoes that fit. So had that done, and so yeah, my feet just look a lot different than the average person. And so, which led to a lot of insecurities, obviously. But when I started talking more openly about my condition with my parents, my mom told me that when I was a kid, I just kind of did my own thing. I, didn't care. I didn't even know that I had anything wrong with me. And, but she said one day a switch kind of just flipped, and I'm guessing somebody said something to me, asked me about my legs, or asked me why I looked different or something. And she said, from that day, I just kind of started requesting to cover up, wear pants and stuff. First came the pants and then the shoes. So, yeah, that's how it kind of started unraveling.
So what was your experience like in high school? Because that's when I met you. I met you junior year of your high school, so I got to know you from that point forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, junior year of high school, that was an interesting time. It was, I went on a 23-day trip called Teens Westward Bound. Yeah, that was, that was the summer after my sophomore year of high school, I think, summer before junior year. And so that was a 23-day trip on a bus with 82 other people my age, making kind of like a circle around the U.S. And
so cool.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of the summer too, so I was like, there's no way I can cover up and try to hide this, I'll be miserable. So I decided, first day, just gonna do it, like really have no choice. And so that was really good for me to have that experience and to see people, really accepting of me on the trip. But I still wasn't in a place in my heart, where after the trip I felt comfortable continuing that on, So when we met, I was still in that stage of, wanting to open up, but just not really having the courage to.
Yeah, because a lot of our conversations were really just me getting to know you and getting to understand what you were going through. I knew that it was tough, and for me, I just remember wanting to just protect you at all costs, right? Because we even talked about when we would have photo shoots and stuff. What are you comfortable with?
Yes, and I really appreciated that too. That you weren't kind of just throwing me out there in it.
No, absolutely not. And you were. I remember that very first team photo shoot. You wore shorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we photographed you full body, and I know that I was so proud of you. For you though, that was a big step, wasn't it?
It was. It definitely was. Not only just the wearing wearing shorts out in front of a bunch of people, but being photographed in it and, you know, looking back at those. And so, yeah, that was a very big deal for me too.
So you have Genuine Team as part of your journey. Do you feel like that helped you in any way, getting professionally photographed? And
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I have to give so much credit to everything like that leading up to kind of like the final deal of deciding to open up completely, you know. Everything along the way with Genuine Team and, you know, TWB and things like that, it helped tremendously with getting me ready for it and understanding that there are so many beautiful people out there, you know, who are going to see me as me, you know.
100%.
Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you want to listen to the full podcast episode, then head to Apple Podcasts. You must subscribe to this channel so that you can get all of the other future clips headed your way. And then, of course, share this with your friends so that they can hear all of the good, encouraging, inspiring, and positivity that came from all of these clips that you watched. And leave a comment. I read everything. I'd love for you to tell me what you loved about the episode, what really resonated with you. Maybe you want to talk about the topic a little bit further. Anything you want to say, put it in the comments and let's talk. And then, of course, we can connect further at my website, melissa@melissalynnhunt.com, or my most favorite place to be, Instagram @melissalynnhunt. I cannot wait to talk to you soon.